Hi Leos and Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is your November 2019 Love Monthly Forecast reading. And I have already pre-shuffled the cards and laid them out here. So I'll just go straight down into it. And for those that are in the sign of Leo, I kind of feel that you are at odds with your own thoughts and your own feelings. Maybe there is something that you are hesitant to do, or there is a form of stalemate situation wherein you don't know what you should do in a certain situation. It could also be relating with a specific person though, and it could also be relating to two people because we do have here the King of Swords and the King of Cups. This could be, thinking about two-person. Maybe you're thinking about two lovers, or I don't know. It could be choosing between two people all at the same time as well. This can also be representative of what is going on with you personally, like what you have to do, what you need to do, and what you want to do as a whole. The King of Swords is more of, it's a very practical mindset. But for some reason, with the King of Cups surrounding this energy, it's like this is what I want, but I'm feeling a bit different. So maybe you're married already, or maybe you are already in a relationship, but your heart belongs to someone else. And you could be frustrated by that fact because the foundation card you do have is Four of Pentacles, so it is something that probably you're not expressing to anyone else. No one knows this but you yourself. So it could be that you're questioning if you should be taking a chance to what you feel and what you want to do, or you should just focus on what you need to do. What is the right thing to do, basically, is what I'm getting here. You do have the Ace of Swords in your recent past. So this is a situation wherein there has been some form of stalemate. There were a lot of questions in your mind, and I also feel that this is quite powerful. It is being clarified by the Devil card. So this could be a connection with someone, maybe you're very drawn to. I kind of feel that, there's a lot of blockages that is surrounding your energy at this time as well. Also, the last card of the deck is you have the Eight of Swords. So with this alone, we're already getting that, the Leos that I'm picking up in this reading are those that have an existing situation. They are maybe having some form of mental conflict, a battle between themselves. It's like they know what to do, but at the same time, they don't know what to do, what to actually do in their life. They have, there is an option that they have. We have the Two of Pentacles here at the top of the reading. So maybe you are balancing the situation, or you're thinking on what you should do. Who should I choose? I'm really leaning on to say that maybe you are in a situation wherein you're thinking of should you be with a specific person, or should you leave should you leave someone, or should you pursue someone, or whatever situation there is. There is definitely two things that you need to have some form of solution of, is what I'm getting here. But at the same time, there is risk involved, but at the same time, you're not really that open to do a major risk for some reason. It's that feeling wherein you wanted to do something crazy at this time, but you are afraid of the consequences. Something like that is what I'm getting here. You have this Three of Swords in the near future position. So the Three of Swords is being clarified by the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So this Three of Swords is not necessarily a breakup card, but this could be a frustration that is surrounding you at this time. Maybe being unable to decide, being unable to choose a specific person, or being unable to act or take any action can, bring some form of heartache in you. This can also manifest wherein you are very sensitive to everything. There could be something that upsets you, there could be something that can bring your energy down at this time, and maybe it is because of a specific person or two people in your life, or this could be a very important person in your life that is boggling your mind crazy, that kind of a situation. This can also be a situation wherein you are very much willing to do something, to risk something at the cost of something. So basically, you're willing to let go of something to pursue a certain situation. So this can manifest wherein you need to leave someone behind to be with someone else. That kind of energy, if that makes sense. Again, this is also, this the reading can really manifest in different kind of ways, and you need to navigate this and to relate this to your own situation to make it really personal. But again, what I'm doing right now is just a general reading, so I cannot never really say the very specific outcome and scenarios on how this will be playing out, since this is just general. But this is what I see. There could be a possible of some form of emotional changes, emotional upheavals that could happen for you, especially if you are in a situation wherein there has to be a decision that has to happen, but you're not deciding anything at all. Maybe because of fears or anxiety or whatever situation you are in right now. Because I kind of feel that there is an energy of being hesitating, an energy of selfishness, an energy of not willing to let go, not willing to take action, not willing to do the first step, is what I'm getting here. But um but the way that I see this reading is that you're coming to a situation, you're coming to a place wherein things has to move forward. Things are definitely going to move forward, regardless of what is on your mind recently, what is on your mind, what there's a lot of what ifs here. There's a lot of you don't want to do. I kind of feel that most of the energies here is more of I want to, but I feel that I need to, but there's always a but here. It's like there are things that you want to do, that there are things that you really 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 want to have, there are things that you idealize, but there's always a reason why things are not progressing, why things are on hold, why things are on a pause for you as a whole. And right now, there is definitely going to be something that is going to transpire in your private and personal life that allows you to step forward. It is a long journey. I kind of feel that the situation that I'm picking up, things have been like this for maybe months or years. And now things are definitely going to move forward. It has to. It has to move forward. So maybe it's something that you are going to be triggering yourself. You do have the Knight of Cups over here. So maybe you are slowly going to take action, even though that this could hurt someone else, or this could hurt you, hurt someone else, I don't know. But whatever actions that is going to be transpiring for you, that is the consequence or the payment or the cost of your own desires, of what you really want to do and manifest as a whole. You do have the will, not the Wheel of Fortune, but the Fool card here. So this is like a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. So you are done standing by, you are done observing the situation and nothing is happening, you are now at the point wherein you're pushing forward, you're wanting to take action. It's like someone who is at a traffic section and now you're willing to overtake someone or something like that, just so things can gradually move forward finally. You do have the Five of Swords over here, as your hopes and fears. So, even though that we are seeing things in a very progressive state, progressive manner, there are still a lot of fears surrounding this. Maybe you are, something in your conscience is telling you to feel bad. Maybe you are feeling bad, or maybe you are fearful of the change itself, of what may happen, what can happen. Those kinds of things are in place. So there's something about the past, or maybe you have been in a relationship for quite a while and you are afraid to pursue the unknown, even though that the current situation is not really making you happy anymore. So if Five of Swords is also has a lot to do with regrets. Maybe you are fearing to take the plunge and to do something drastic because you are fearful of what may happen. Maybe you'll just regret things, and those kinds of stuff. In our outcome card, you do have this Seven of Pentacles, and this is all about waiting, but clarified by the Lovers card and the Chariot. So this is a situation wherein you have been on the waiting end of the stick, and now you are, there could be a scenario in place, an opportunity of some kind that can happen, that can manifest, and things are gradually going to be moving forward. This can also be a situation wherein, maybe you have been waiting for a specific person, for a specific man in your life. It could also be a woman, but for this reading, I kind of feel it is a man. Maybe they are from overseas, from abroad, those kinds of things, and you will have, maybe you have put a lot of hard work or risking something about towards this person, and you can expect some form of conclusion, some form of relationship blooming, relating with this person in place. So we have that connection coming in here as well. All I can tell you guys is that there is a risk involved to whatever venture that you are about to take. And I guess it will be up to you to figure out what is worth it, who is worth it, and what really is important right now. Is it very important to do what is the right thing to do, or is it very important to fulfill what you are really feeling, what you want to happen? Who do you want? Who do you love? Should you preserve your marriage, relationship, or should you tell them upfront on what you are really feeling, what you are really thinking, and to clear out all the mess and all the inner conflict and mental conflict that has been going on with you, so that things can, have a new beginning in a more cleaner state of mind. Those are the factors that I feel that is going to be very prominent for you. So if you are the type of Leos we're in, it's like I kind of feel that the things that are happening in their life, only they know their own situation. It's like the people, when they see this person, they would not have any idea that they are troubled, that they are having a hard time, because they are all keeping it inside of them. They're not expressing it. But this is a time wherein, something has to be released. Something has to go out there. Something needs to be cleared out. And there is a form of expression that is coming in very strong here. And conclusions needs to happen. There is going to be a result of something. It's like, you're planting seeds of whatever flower or plant that is. This is a time wherein you should be expecting a fruit to come out. What fruit comes out of that plantation that you have is going to be, it will differ. But you have put a lot of hard work in that. And let us just say that um, it is like a conclusion of all the hard work that you have placed. Or I don't know, I really am having a hard time explaining what I really want to say. But what I guess the right thing that I should be telling you guys is that what is your true feelings really all about? If you are feeling something for someone, I kind of feel that the culmination of that feeling is going to come out in the open. Will it be something good? Will it be something bad? It's going to differ for each one of you guys. But this is not going to be a traffic lights session wherein you will feel yourself stuck. It's not like that. I kind of feel that, you will overcome this stuck energy and there is going to be a conclusion. And whatever conclusion that is, whether positive or negative, I don't know. All I know is that you can expect something to happen for you. You can expect some form of conclusion. Will it be regret? Will it be some form of happiness and all that? That is definitely going to be the focus energy of all of this. Also, I kind of feel that for those people that are going to be encountering the breakup, maybe they will be left behind by someone. I kind of feel that there is something that you need to think about regarding something that has to do with the past, or a relationship that has brought you misery, that has brought you a lot of regrets in your life. There is something that you need to think about and evaluate in that, so that you can shift the energy in a way that is going to be beneficial towards you. So yeah, I really don't know if I'm even making sense right now, because I kind of feel the energy is really all over the place for me. So I'm just saying things here that is coming out of the blue in the reading. So with the karma cards that I have shuffled earlier, I do have here Jupiter, Leo, and 11th house. So it's really funny that I also got the sign of Leo with the card here. So Jupiter is all about expansion. And in the sign of Leo, it's like, everything is going to expand. Everything is really going forward. Because Jupiter is a sign wherein it doesn't have any self-control. It doesn't know how to restrict itself. Especially in Leo, it's like everything is just gonna blow up out in the open. So if you have a stuck energy in your situation, in your love life, in your relationship, you can expect that things are gonna grow, things are gonna expand. There is going to be a lot of blessings, a lot of wish granting, a lot of, there's a lot of gambling, taking a risk that is involved as well. In the 11th house, it has a lot to do with some form of success, what you are going to be gaining. It has a lot to do with your associations and friendships all at the same time. And it has a lot to do with future all at the same time. So, in a nutshell, I kind of feel that this is like a message that's telling you that you are going to be taking action, but you have to be responsible of the decisions that you are going to be taking. You have to be responsible to the actions that you take, because it will definitely affect your own future. It will affect the connections that you make, and there could be irreparable things that can manifest as well. I do know that you are now at the phase of moving forward, definitely. It's just that, this is more of a situation wherein you need to navigate yourself, if what is worth it. What is a situation that is really worth it? Who is worth it, basically? And I kind of feel that for this reading, this is more to do with Leos that have two people involved. Like, maybe they are with someone else and still in love with another person, or maybe they're married and thinking about someone else. So either of those things is definitely that is definitely the reading here. So you need to think carefully of what risk you're doing right now, or wanting to do, especially for the month of November. What is worth it? Because once you gain someone, you cannot have that other person anymore. So there is no turning back, is what I want to say. That kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. So I wanted to pick you guys a few more cards for an advice, because I kind of feel that it's very much needed. And I don't know, I just kind of feel that maybe I'm not making sense. So I wanted to pick more cards for those that are in the sign of Leo, just to make sure and to give us confirmation on things and what you need to know, how you should be navigating this energy, because I kind of feel it's a little bit on the tricky side of things. So for Leo Sun, Moon, and rising sign. Okay. So let's see. Even my oracle cards are confused with you, Leos. So the first card that I have here is the Angel card of Desiree, and it's telling you that no, the conditions are not favorable right now. Wait and look into your other options and ask the angels to help, to guide you and comfort you all at the same time. The next card, I forgot to show you guys the card. So this is the card of Desiree. And then the next card is teamwork. Work with others to make this situation to the situation that you care about. And then clear and shield your energy card, this one. And then last but not the least is the final messages that it's telling us to go forward fearlessly. So what I gather with this energy is that there is definitely a tricky situation that you are in right now, Leos. It has a lot to do with the relationship. But if you are in a situation that there is some form of third party involved, this is telling you that, relationships needs to be with two people only. So if you are in a third party situations, it's telling you that you need to get rid of the other one. You need to make a decision to clear the other one out, because it's just not going to be acceptable at this time. So, and maybe some of you guys are wanting to make a decision to make a final exclusive relationship with someone, but maybe are just fearful of what may happen. And This could be a situation wherein it's telling you to, if you feel like making a decision, if you feel like you need to do something on your situation, don't be afraid and just go ahead and do it. At the end of the day, though, you need to focus on your own intuition. What is your gut instinct telling you? Because I kind of feel that this is a message wherein you need to follow your own intuition, not really what is going on in your mind. This may not necessarily, it's quite contradicting, because at one point I kind of want to tell you that this is not a time to take a risk. This is not a time to gamble. This is not the time to work with just opportunities alone. This is not a time for luck itself, but at the same time, it's telling you to go ahead and risk things. So it's like, it's all full of contradictions over here. Even the oracle cards are quite contradicting. It's telling you to stop and not do anything, but it's telling you to go forward and do it. So I would say that, you may need to navigate on this energy to maybe meditate on them and really think about them, of what is worth it and what is not. There is a situation wherein you're just risking for the heck of it, for fun, and risking to fix the situation. There is a thin line of difference between them, and you need to maybe navigate which is which that is really going to be for you. Again, this is just a general reading, so if you want a more personal and direct reading that is going to be really for you personally, for your own situation, you can contact me at inthestarsbychrissy.com. Just scroll and you'll have different kinds of options right there and what reading you would like to have with me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and listening. I do hope you were not confused, because I was a bit confused with this reading, and I do apologize for that, but I did try to tell you guys all of the information that I'm picking up, and it is just my hope that one way or another it will give you clarity and insight to your situation and to what is going to be happening for you as a whole. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys again next month.